Manhood. What is it? What does it take to be one? Is it based off age? Or is it about the amount of effort you put in to become one? Or is it based off gender? Since you're born a male, you automatically become a man. I ask you, what is the embodiment of a man? Is it the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk? Is it your ability to get women? Or is it based off that amount of money that you possess? I feel like the term man gets thrown around so loosely. It seems to me there's a lot of people who proclaim to be a man, but fall short from what a man truly is. Just because you can procreate doesn't mean you finally became a father. So just because you're grown now doesn't mean you finally became a man. For being a man is more than protect and provide, or even boys can do that. What separates boys from men is your demeanor. Do you dress like a grown man or do you still dress like you 18? How do you conduct yourself when you and your lady get into a heated disagreement? Is you able to maintain your composure? Or do you allow your emotions to just run wild? And when a situation arises, do you know how to take that initiative and lead? Or do you just sit back and watch your lady take care of it? For you gotta earn your stripes to be a man. This is earned, not given. Because every real man knows nothing in life is just handed to us. For your manhood is based off your character and not the resources you're able to provide. Because if material things is what it takes to be a man, then there would be no difference between man and woman. Since a woman is also able to provide the materialistic things that you think that it takes to be a man. This is where your hard work comes in. Even if the workload is too heavy, we toss it over our shoulders and we carry it on our backs. Despite being in pain and suffering, as we hammer away at life with the callus on our hands. Regardless of the amount of pain that we are in, we keep working. Not because it's fun, but so that we can return home and provide for the ones that we love. Sleep deprived, stressed, angry even, but we still get up and work. Because no matter what we go through, we all know the world does not care, nor does it stop, because we have problems. For it might stop for a bit if it's a woman, but not if you're a man. And I know that this doesn't sound fair, but this is what comes with being a man. We don't look to be celebrated, nor do we care to be honored. We just do what we must, because what we must is all we know. Because this is what we are built for. We are built for endurance. We are built to be able to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. And we do it effortlessly. We do it with no complaints, and we do it while being criticized. Welcome to manhood. If I asked you, would you even be able to tell me what you stand for? Some of you don't even have standards. When I was a boy, I was just smashing anything. But when I grew up and became a man, I became selective of who I lay my head with. Because you are a reflection of the company that you keep. This also refers to who you sleep with. For a great woman can pour into a man, helping him reach his greatest heights. And a woman who's no good can take you to your lowest. If I said this once, I guess I'll say it again. If you are unsatisfied with the treatment you're receiving from the women that you're with, then you don't have to tolerate it. You could just leave. For the things that women are doing that annoys you so much is only because you as men have accepted it. Instead of setting boundaries and not backing down, you fold at the slightest resistance. All because your want for what a woman has to offer is more valuable to you than your self-respect. For a man that doesn't stand for anything, can we really call him a man? And since you're unable to stand by your boundaries, you just accept that you will be mistreated. For a woman will only continue to do what you allow. You as a grown man have the ability to decide whether to stay or leave. But if you're unable to make simple decisions like this, then how can you lead anyone? If a leader is unable to stand by his decisions, then he is unfit to lead anyone. For man has pursuing women since the beginning of time. So you should have some understanding of woman nature. Your lady comes to you telling you about a co-worker she's constantly having issues with. So you give her suggestions on how she should go about it. But instead of taking your advice, She does the total opposite. I need you to realize a woman is going to do what she wants to do till she decides otherwise. That's just woman logic. You can talk to your lady till you blue in the face, and she'll still go and do what she wants to do. So it has nothing to do with the advice that you gave her, but everything to do with the fact that she made up her mind what she was going to do before she even talked to you. And I'm so sick of men asking women these dumb questions. Like, what do you bring to the table? And then you get mad at the answer she gives. For a woman is bound to say, I know how to cook, clean, etc. What you expect her to say? I know how to build a house. I make $100K a year. I get bench press 200. It sounds more like you are looking for a man rather than a woman when you ask this question. The saying goes, a man goes out and he brings home the bacon. I've never heard anyone say, a woman goes out and brings home the bacon. Real men don't care about this question. I don't care about what a woman brings to the table. I've already brought everything to the table. I got everything she needs. Is she a pescatarian? I got that. If she's a vegan, I got that. She won't drinks, I got that. I already have whatever a woman needs. I even built the table everything sits on. I only care if a woman is able to manage the things that's on the table. Can you make sure that the items that's on the table doesn't expire? And if it does, let me know so that it can be replaced. And can you pour into me so that I can be able to maintain a great condition so I continue to bring these things to the table? So stop asking women these dumb questions of what she brings to the table. Because she's just going to give you a typical woman answer. You, as a man, should have already had the table prepared before she even got there. For being a man encompasses a lot more than protecting and providing. But that is only the tip of the iceberg. Your manhood is based off your attributes. Do you have integrity? What's your core value? Your work ethic? Being honest with yourself about your shortcomings? And what's your purpose? For all men need to have a sense of direction of where they're headed in life. But did you notice that not even once did I say your assets or belongings? It's because material things don't stick. Meaning, materialistic things come and go. So you cannot buy your way into manhood. And if you think you can pay your way into being a man, you better think twice. For you can be stripped bare of all of your worldly possessions at any given time and be left with neither your resources or manhood. But a person who has the attributes of a man, whether he wins big or he loses it all, one thing that will always stick with him is his manhood. For it's based off who you are internally and not the image you try to depict on the outside. For if you was a lame back then you will still be a lame when you become successful. It's like the saying, the clothes don't make the man makes the clothes. Just because you may look like a man on the outside doesn't mean you're still not that little boy on the inside. For your manhood comes from within. It's never who you are on the outside. So remember, you are phenomenal. And if anybody tell you otherwise, fuck.